Hello from the woods on this almost spring day. My name is Jessi and I'm a volunteer with Hands to Heart Center. And this is Hands to Heart Center's weekly mindful moment. And the mindful moment is a program offered by Hands to Heart Center, which explores different ways that we can apply mindfulness in our daily lives. And so this week we will have this winter to spring landscape. And if you're interested, it can be an eyes open practice where you're taking in the visuals from the screen. I'm behind the camera today, and I'll do my best to give you the good views. And we'll also spend some time doing breath work, so intentionally moving our breath in specific ways, as well as ending with 1 or 2 moments of sitting in silence and just observing what's around us. So you may be able to hear that there are some nature sounds. The melting of snow and dripping of water. And some birds in the distance. And as you settle in, I just invite you to feel your feet on the ground. Whether you're sitting, standing, or lying down, can you just spend a moment observing how the feet feel in connection with the surface that they're touching? You might take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. One more deep breath in through the nose, and let go, release through the mouth on the exhale. And so when we practice breath work, it's really great to have a straight spine to the extent that your body allows that to happen. And the reason for this is that it helps the air flow smoothly in and out of the body. So if you think of the image of a garden hose, if the hose is spread out, the water can flow freely. And if there's a kink or a knot or a twist in the hose, then the water can feel restricted. So the same idea with our breath. If we're able to keep somewhat of an aligned and straight spine, it helps the breath pass easily in and out of the body. But with any practice, the most important thing to do is feel that you are comfortable in your body, that whatever you're doing is suitable for you in this moment, regardless of whether that is what felt right yesterday or may feel right in the future. So prioritize ease in the spine and straightness in the spine. And continue to feel your feet touching the ground. Whatever surface your feet are resting on, can you notice that connection? And accompanied by the birds and the light wind and the dripping water, we'll practice some counted breaths. So I'll offer a few different variations, and I'll explain each one before starting. And at any point, if this doesn't feel right to you because your body is giving you a signal that it just isn't the best aligned practice for you today, you can always choose to take deep, slow breaths, or maybe just let your breath flow naturally and pay attention with your mind as you trace the inhale and the exhale out of your body. Or just simply enjoy the views. And so we'll start with a breath in for 4 and a breath out for 6. So the exhale being slightly elongated. And when the exhale is longer than the inhale, it can promote a sense of relaxation. So I'll be counting to 4 for the inhale and 6 for the exhale. So prepare yourself by exhaling any air that's currently in your lungs, and then breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you'll just release the count and your control of the breath, and your body will go back to breathing naturally. We'll take a few seconds here just to absorb that and notice how the body, the mind feels as a result of doing some of this breathing. You might notice the quality of energy in the body, feeling any circulation of aliveness, perhaps sleepiness, relaxation, an increase in energy. Those are some common responses, yet there are many responses to the breath. So taking a moment just helps us integrate the breath that we just did, as well as notice how we responded to it ourselves. And what we'll add here is an extension to the exhale. So breathing in for 4 and then out for 8. So the exhale is double the length of the inhale. And so on the exhale, you'll intentionally be thinking about slowing down the breath and pacing it, seeing if you can make it last for the entire 8 counts. And this may or may not be possible, so you'll see how it works for you. And we'll practice for about a minute, which will be, 4 or 5 cycles of this breath, in for 4 and then out for 8. So to prepare, release any of the air that's currently in your lungs, and then breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest here. Again, notice the effects of this intentional breath on your body. You might also take a moment to reground, feeling your feet on the ground, listening to the sounds around you. And we'll build on to one more practice. So you'll continue to breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8, and we'll hold a breath retention in the middle. So we'll hold the air in after the inhale, before the exhale, for a few counts. So what we'll try and do is breathe in for 4, hold for 2, and then exhale for 8. So similar to the exhale when it gets slowed down, a breath retention or hold of the air when you're filled, when your lungs are full after the inhale, can create a sense of relaxation. If anything about the hold doesn't feel comfortable to you, it feels pressure on the lungs, it feels in any way unsatisfactory, feel free to skip it and just start the exhale early. And again, we'll do about another minute of this. So in for 4, holding for 2, and out for 8. Adjusting, of course, as you see fit throughout. So prepare by releasing any air that's currently in your lungs. And then breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release your control of the breath. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel an elongated spine. And notice what's present for you. What residue does the breath leave? And we'll spend about a minute here in silence. You can anchor yourself by feeling the feet on the ground or just listening to the gentle nature sounds around you. And then when we close, we'll take a few deep breaths together. And for now, you'll just rest in silence. And to close our time together, take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth, squeeze all that air out. And then as the breath returns to its natural rhythm, you'll gently start to transition into the rest of your day, moving slowly or perhaps taking a few moments to stretch or shake out the hands, roll the ankles, anything that makes you feel alive in the body and ready to move into whatever activity is next for you. Thank you for spending some time with Hands to Heart Center for the weekly mindful moment. I hope you've enjoyed the nature views, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.